So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begrin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Pedri. Cucurella is flagged offside. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Rodri. That has found him in acres of space. Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tagliafico. Cucurella cuts it out, and he's found the Alvarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rodri can get it clear. It's a good run down the right. He's found a way through. Deftly away. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Fernandez. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, can he get onto this? Nico Williams. That's the throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Senesi. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. And it's McAllister. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's neat. Proves too strong. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia, gently done. Nico Williams, looking for options. Messi. Simeone. McAllister. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Now that's well seen too. Llorente. Yamal. And here's Pedri. Pedri tries to thread one through. Llorente, in by Llorente. Senesi gets rid without sophistication. Simeone. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Argentina starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Williams, and it's Cucurella. Romero attempts a clearance. Senesi. Aim forwards.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Eric Garcia. Moved on forwards. Throw in. Nico Williams does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella. And here's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Cucurella charging forward down that flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Otamendi is there and he can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Tagliafico wins the duel this time. Tagliafico. Alvarez, now he's off and running. Pedri. Over to the left. A chance to play it in. That's a cute ball. No, that's not going to find its target. In again. Tagliafico forwards and with intent. A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Cucurella makes the interception. Yamal. Llorente. Has a quick glance. That's a fabulous ball. Pedri, and it's Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella puts them all in. And here's Ruiz. Williams. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Senesi cuts out the pass. Romero. Fernandez. Otamendi. Fernandez. Fernandez shifted upfield. Might be danger here. And Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pau Kubasi laid out to the left flank. And that's been won straight back. Otamendi. Messi. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Cucurella gets over and intercepts, and the counter is on. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, can he get onto this? Kubasi. Yamal. Llorente. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia, nicely aimed pass. And that is out of play. Simeone. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. McAllister. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Messi. Pedri. And it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella shifted upfield. Aim forwards. And here's Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Oh, what a climb! Otamendi. Tagliafico. Oh, this looks sharp. Calmly anticipates. Rodri. Yamal. Nico Williams. Simeone. McAllister. Forwards and with intent. Fernandez. Otamendi. Otamendi gently done. Rodri. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Oh, Red, nice interception. Fabian Ruiz. Played back in. Pedri. Messi. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Romero. McAllister. Tagliafico. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedri. And they can counter here. Pedri. Nico Williams. Now he's got space here. Pedri. Back into the middle. Oyarzábal. Oh, good spread. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Only partially clear. Yamal. Williams. Real chance! There was plenty of power on that. Romero moved on forwards. Simeone. Senesi. Simeone looking to get on the end of this. Otamendi. And that was very necessary. Romero. Tagliafico. Succumbs to the pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Alvarez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Oh, sweet feet. Messi. Here's a corner. Messi goes short. Lovely bit of skill. Tagliafico. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Messi. And it's McAllister. Senesi. Now here's the delivery. It's gone for a throw-in. Nico Williams. He's in space and looking for options. And that's aimed into the... climbs up big! And he's heaved it away. In once more. Otamendi can get it clear. Yamal. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, shooting chance! Pedri with the short one. And it's Llorente. Llorente with the cross. And he shoots! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Ball's gone out of play. Rodri, gently done. Played back to the goalkeeper. Romero. Fernandez, forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cucurella.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Crossed into the box. Llorente, in by Llorente. Argentina have a free kick. Messi. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Has a look and plays it forward. Llorente. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Romero getting this one clear. Messi. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. Cucurella. And it's Pedri. Yamal. McAllister gets across to intercept that. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Time to deliver. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, such a clever touch. Defending of the desperate variety. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodri. And here's Pedri. Yamal. Lovely feet. Played into the diving header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, nice touch. Senesi. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. And he has been fouled there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Messi! They've played it short. And it's McAllister. Senesi. Showing good feet. McAllister. McAllister. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Simeone. Shot a goal! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Simeone demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cucurella played with finesse. McAllister. Tagliafico. Llorente, aim forwards. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Here's a chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now it's Messi. And here's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a throw. Mikel Oyarzabal. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal. And it's played forward. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. McAllister. Otamendi forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Fernandez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Romero. Referee's given a throw. Simeone. Simeone. And claimed it back swiftly. Fernandez. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Kubasi. Llorente. Pedri.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cucurella gets good distance on it. Argentina have reclaimed it. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Fernandez. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Kubasi.
Rodri. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now it's Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Senesi gets it clear. Cucurella. Pedri. Out towards the flank. Nico Williams looking to run onto it. Messi. Romero. Simeone chasing after it. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri done delicately. Tagliafico. Romero shifted upfield. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedri. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. It's really well cleared. And it's Messi. Out to the left it goes. And here's Alvarez. Fernandez. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Rodri. Kubasi. Looks to the other side. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Romero. Fernandez. Romero. McAllister. Otamendi aim forwards. Alvarez. He's cut it out. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Nico Williams. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Rodri. Llorente making good progress on the right-hand side. Yamal. And here's Pedri. Nico Williams. Nice control. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. They get a throw in. McAllister. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Romero. Romero, gently done. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. That's a good run down the left. Very nicely done. He decides to cross it. Otamendi gets it away. Now it's Alvarez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Alvarez. He is through here. Senesi. And the shot! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Rodri. Yamal. Pau Kubasi, spread out to the left. McAllister. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pedri. Have it back and can go again. Moved on forwards. Llorente looks to get on the end of this. Yamal. That's good play. And it's Llorente. And here's Yamal. Great chance!
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Williams. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Llorente. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
This looks promising. Pedri. Cucurella. Can he finish? He scores! Spain are all square. And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedri. Oyarzabal being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a run down the left wing. Nico Williams tries a cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nice physical challenge. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Williams. Cucurella looking to hit the byline here. Fernandez with the clearance. Yamal. Kubasi. Senesi. Fernandez shifted upfield. Ah, he's given it away. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Senesi. Kubasi aimed forwards. Yamal. Pedri. That has been cut short. Simeone. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cucurella. Rodri. Llorente. Yamal. Pedri. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. And it's Cucurella. Williams. Nico Williams, and he's certainly onside here. There's the shot! No, not this time.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Eric Garcia. The referee's awarded a free kick. Taliafico. And here's Alvarez! Just off target. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a throw-in. Fabian Ruiz with the slide tackle there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedri. Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Yamal. Pedri. Pedri, gently done. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Senesi. Simeone. Senesi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Fernandez. Tagliafico. And here's the pull. And here's the pull. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tagliafico. And here's Alvarez. He's got away. He's had a shot! Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tagliafico forwards and with intent. And he's there to get it away. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. McAllister, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Otamendi can get it clear. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz played out towards the right wing. And here's Ruiz. Great position here. Oyarzabal! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Llorente. And here's Yamal. Llorente. Pedri. McAllister wins the duel this time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Alvarez. Tagliafico. That's very neat. Aimed in towards the centre.
Argentina really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's played forward. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Llorente. Now it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Brilliantly cut out.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Eric Garcia. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Otamendi. Fernandez, aim forwards. Tagliafico drives forward on the overlap.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the shot! Danger averted for now.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That looks a cracking ball. Williams. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cucurella. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
McAllister. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no... Tagliafico is fouled. Now it's to Paul. Messi. Fernandez. And here's the Paul. Fernandez. And here's the Paul. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Messi. He can get that clear. Otamendi. Fernandez. McAllister. Messi. And here's Alvarez.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Long ball upfield. It'll be a throw-in. Into the last 5 minutes. Senesi, who does have an assist to his name. Simeone. Oh, that's nice. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ball's played through. Played back in. That's going to go a long way. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. On the volley! It wasn't that far away.
Argentina. Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's a clearance, but not much of one.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's been drilled forward. Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. Final seconds, this has to be it. They need to get it in quick. He's there to get rid.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's managed to get free.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Spain to make one last surge forward. Fabian Ruiz, and it's Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Argentina can break now. Tries a measured ball. De Paul has it in a wide position. Shoots! Messi. Pedri. 2 minutes to be added on. Rodri. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. Oh, nicely intercepted. McAllister. Fernandez. Alvarez. Well, played right into his path. Lovely. De Paul! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Argentina take the lead. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this